Alrighty guys, what is going up? I hope you guys are all having a great and an amazing day today. Now in today's episode, we're going to be talking about the best $100 dividend portfolio. A lot of people always say, Carter, you need thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars to get started in the stock market, and that's not the case. We're going to be building a solid dividend portfolio that will pay us for pretty much ever. So now, before we actually jump into the episode, I want you guys to go ahead and check out my blog, moneywithcarter.com, talking about investing, money management, trading, stuff you guys would definitely benefit from. So now, roll the intro, let's go. Bam! Now, before we actually jump into picking and choosing stocks, ETFs, index funds that we need, what broker should we use to buy those? The one that I would highly recommend is Robinhood. Robinhood is definitely a beginner-friendly platform that allows you to buy and sell ETFs, index funds, stocks, pretty much everything that you guys would need to get started. Robinhood is definitely designed for beginners just getting started into the stock market, and by the end of 2020, they're going to offer fraction shares and the DRIP program, or the Dividend Reinvestment Plan, which is amazing and I'm super excited about. So what the DRIP program is, it's the Dividend Reinvestment Plan. So all the dividends that you get, you can take it and reinvest it right back into the stock, and you guys make anywhere from 3 to 4% more doing that. Now, if you guys just want to have a broker that already has that DRIP program, there's a lot of them out there. TD Ameritrade, M1 Finance. There's a ton of brokers and stuff you guys would definitely benefit from. So now that we have a solid broker, what is a dividend? You know, we're picking this dividend portfolio and we want stocks that pay dividends. But what are dividends? Well, dividends is when a company makes so much money that they pay their investors. Now, on average, they pay anywhere from 1 to about 4%. So the type of stocks that I like is what you call blue chip stocks. These are companies that are worth hundreds of billions or trillions of dollars. They are large companies. They're companies like you and I know of, like Apple, Amazon, Ford, you know, all of those companies out there that pay dividends. And there's what you call ETFs and index funds that pay amazing dividends. So now, the moment we've all been waiting for, what stocks, ETFs do we choose? So the very first one that I would highly recommend is ticker symbol VYM. This is Vanguard's high dividend ETF. So what this means is they have a combination of about 404 stocks that pay high dividends, and they compress it into this ETF that makes it affordable and very, very, very beginner friendly. One, it pays this very nice dividend of around 3.23%, which is amazing. Second, the expense ratio is very low, and the expense ratio is 0.06. So with all these ETFs or index funds, they actually do charge you to manage it. You know, if you compare it to mutual funds, which charge 1 to 2%, this is 0.06%, which is $6 for every $10,000 you have invested. And why they charge this expense ratio is because they manage it. They manage all the stocks that they choose. They want the best stocks, and you know, I'm willing to pay that. So now the total cost for this ETF is $78. So this gives us $22 left in the bank, ready to go. Now, what are the other stocks that we choose? So now the second one that I choose is Ally Bank. So the reason why I choose this, it's 16 bucks. It offers a 4% dividend yield, which is amazing. And this stock normally trades anywhere from $30 to $25. So we're gonna get the asset of this going up in value over the next couple of years as well, which is really nice. So now the third and final stock that I would highly recommend is what you call a REIT. This is a real estate ETF. So what this means is real estate ETFs have to pay 90% of all of their earnings or all of their revenue back to their investors as dividends. So that's amazing. I always look for REITs for my dividend portfolio. So this one is NLY. The reason why I like this one is because it offers a 15% dividend yield, and this stock is only $6, which is pretty good. So obviously with all these stocks, we're getting amazing growth, we're getting amazing dividends. And the thing about NLY, yeah, it is a little bit of a more riskier stock, but you know, I'm willing to risk $6 to offer that 15% dividend. And it's only, a little bit of our portfolio. So now the total is just over $100 for all these stocks. And you're gonna get around $4 per year. And people always say $4, that's nothing. And realistically, no, but you gotta look long term. You gotta look long term. So if that's, say, all of these stocks averaged anywhere from 8 to 10% per year in just average growth, because that's what the overall stock market has done. So if you just invested that $100 over 40 years, you would have over $2,000 by the time you retire. That's only from a $100 investment. Imagine if you have $2,000, $3,000, $10,000, $100,000. Imagine how much money you guys could make in the long term. You always got to look long term, guys. So those are some of the top stocks that I would highly recommend. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys learned something. And if you guys did, make sure you guys smash that like button. Do what you guys do. We'll see you guys tomorrow in another episode. Remember to always stay happy, stay positive, stay inside, stay safe out there. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care.